Hi everyone, I hope you're doing well today. We're going to take a look at the new moon in Virgo that is happening at 0 degrees and 23 minutes on August 23rd, 2025 at 1:28 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. Now, new moons are about new beginnings, and this new moon in Virgo will be the change that sparks the ecliptic energies for September's new moon, partial solar eclipse in Virgo. So this new moon in August is very important for us to understand that the 0 degrees is not only an energetic degree of change, but will also bring us the wisdom needed for the cosmos energies that are in play for the next 6 months. People will start to see your boundaries as you are too busy creating practical action with your own self-endeavors and talents. This is a result of Mercury in Leo. Mercury being the ruler of Virgo that is organizing itself in the sign that is ruled by the sun, that is contemplating and communicating its true joy and happiness, making you wonder how to implement this into your 6th house definition, which is your daily routines, your daily work, your employment, your health, even pets. So we're going to take a look at some aspects that are happening here. We have Mercury in Leo, which will sextile Mars in Libra. This will help you channel with balance your multiple interests while utilizing your talents. This aspect will also help you balance selfishness and empathy. There are possible new connections that may occur, or the connections you have now could be cut out with Mars energies in Libra. Venus in Cancer, which will sextile Uranus in Gemini. This is changes occurring for your good in love, harmony, and money. So I'm going to take a look at all the signs. Please watch your sun, moon, and rising sign to get a full picture of what's happening within your world. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. Comment. Let me know how this is working out for you, and I'll see you soon. Hi, Aquarius. I hope you're doing well today. We're going to look at this Virgo new moon that's happening in your world. Please take time out to like, share, and subscribe. All right, so we have the 8th house activated. I'm going to explain the 8th house and Virgo and alchemize the energies here. So this is a new beginning with the 8th house that involves crisis, legal matters, divorces, soulmates merging together, healing of fears, other people's resources, debts, taxes, government, banking, like loans and mortgage loans. Deep bonding sex is here. Hidden knowledge, inheritance, death and rebirth. Taboo topics such as occult, such as astrology and tarot. Investments, long-term finances. This is also considered your psyche and transformations, okay? Now, with Virgo being activated, Virgo is dealing with your lifestyle, is dealing with your everyday routine, your work situation, pets, service to others, how you service others, whether that is professionally or giving a piece of your energy to other people, organizing and detail orientation. Mastery is Virgo. Health is Virgo. Okay? So this is a new beginning. This is a new beginning of maybe a health situation transforming, or you transforming your daily routines to where you have more of an insight on how to control or master your psyche. It could be that you're doing more of the occult on a daily. It could be work. Also, work and employment is here, and your work could transform during this time. It could be that you're working more on finances, organizing and detail orientation amongst your finances, using chunky money within your world for organizing and detail orientation, which means that you could be implementing the government, taxes, debts, right? A loan within your finances. This could also be that, let's say you're doing work as an entrepreneur and, the world isn't that great right now. So it's never really that great. Honestly, our expectations amongst the world is too high. But this could mean that you're implementing a way of financing your work to help other people, right? That maybe you're doing a service for other people and you're giving the capability of financing. Does that make any sense? Co-workers are here. And this could be that a co-worker decides to leave a job and therefore your position, it upgrades. Okay? That you become the person that's mastering their job. Okay? This could also be, when it deals with your health in the 8th house, a lot of times it's like a detox. You're detoxing things that no longer serve you. Virgo being the service, right? And you're detoxing things that no longer serve you. So if there's anything in regards to a lifestyle situation, this could be that. You're clearing out the clutter. Okay. Now, if you're going through a divorce, this is you getting down to the details, getting down to the nitty gritty, so that you yourself can obtain that new beginning of mastering the situation. So honestly, it looks good for you because you'll want to get down to the details. If this is dealing with merging of two souls, of soulmates, this is you mastering yourself for that relationship. This is also a situation of maybe that lifestyle changes in result of you finding that soulmate. Okay? A new beginning in the 8th house. Yes, death, yes, rebirth is here. But when you look at death, doesn't necessarily have to be a death of someone. This could be a death of a situation that was holding you back within your lifestyle. Okay? That was holding you back within what you were doing on a daily basis. It can also be a rebirth to where someone is actually being birthed. Right? This could be a healing of fears in regards to death itself, that you're starting to understand the complexities of life, right? Okay, so we're going to take a look at some transits. One transit that is happening is Mercury. Mercury is the ruler over Virgo, and it will be in Leo. It will sextile Mars in Libra. All right. So let's check out Leo in the 7th, sextiling Mars in Libra. Okay, so we have the 7th and the 9th house activated. Now, the 7th house is other people. The 7th house is those that you are relating to. All right. It is considered spouses, also best friends, significant others, marriages, contracts, and agreements,
business partnerships, clients, therapists, okay? Some say it's open enemies, right? That when the 7th house is activated, those open enemies can have a twist. They can come out as a person that facilitates change within your world of when it's with Venus and Mercury and Mars and Uranus. This could be a positive indication that happens because we have other transits hitting this situation, but it can be a positive transformation that happens with open enemies, okay? But they can also facilitate communication to you, whether it's your enemy or not. God, source, the universe puts people in your path to communicate with you on what's truly going on, or give you some type of enlightenment, okay? So 7th house being activated with Mercury, communication from a partner, someone that you're related to or relating to. Doesn't necessarily have to be a family member. It can be someone that is significant within your world that you just love. Can be that open enemy, like I said. Can be a calibration or a contract or agreement, a lease agreement, right? Doesn't matter. An agreement between two people that's communicated to you. This could also be considered you're facilitating that transformation of your psyche. So this could be communication from a therapist, or this could be actually you working on yourself, relating to other people on a psychological level. All right. This can be clients that are communicating to you. This could also be with the 7th house being relationships and spouses. This could be someone asking you to marry them, okay? Not trying to burst the bubble before it happens, but just letting you know that this could be a marriage announcement of some sort, okay? Now, 9th house with Mars, okay? Mars is a type of motivation, push forward. This could also be Mars playing out as a little bit of animosity. It really depends on how it comes across, but it's to change how you're seeing the 9th house, and the 9th house deals with the story that you're holding surrounding the situation, right? The 9th house is long distance travel, other cultures, religious beliefs, belief systems, the bigger picture. It can be considered the house of blessings. It can be considered skills and learning abilities, teachers, preachers, and gurus, in-laws, grandchildren, higher education, media, publishing, legal cases, abroad, okay? So this could be that communication in the 7th house from someone that you love and enjoy. Leo is activated, so it could be considered about a party of some sort. It could be considered in regards to having a child, right? It could be considered some type of talent and genius, or the hobby that you hold. Something of a skill and learning ability that you're pushing forward with that passion, and your belief surrounding that is changing. Okay, now this could be from a teacher, preacher, and guru. This could be that you're becoming a preacher, teacher, or guru, that's your passion. Mars is very passionate. Mars is a burning fire within your soul, especially when it's in the 9th house, okay? So this could be a situation of you and your partner are headed to a vacation, headed to a long distance travel of some sort, and a proposal happens, right? Or it could be that a cutting is happening, because Mars can be cutting, all right? Mars can be cutting, Mars can be operations and vehicles, okay? And this could be that a cutting happens of a belief or a story that was held surrounding a relationship, okay? And because you have been working on yourself on a psychological level, but epiphanies can happen. An awakening can happen during this new moon, because on the other octave we have Uranus activated. And I'll go through Uranus, but I'm telling you this so that you can see the correlation with Mercury headed toward Mars, that is facilitating a new story, that it's giving you that fresh start, that it's helping you awaken to the story that you have now. Now, if this is considered, like I said earlier about the situation of the divorce, this could actually look like more of a reconciliation, or this could be that if it can't be reconciled, that, you know, children being involved could be the theme here. And the 9th house has the bigger picture on it, and it's helping you understand the bigger picture of the actual situation. And that if you don't get to that new beginning in Virgo with a detail orientation, that things, opportunities could pass you by when it comes to children, when it comes to other love situations, when it comes to situations of a belief system that's surrounding love. It could be that Mars is trying to tell you to look more into the philosophical side of the situation, that religious beliefs are involved, that maybe some propaganda that is within their belief system is being portrayed on that child, right? It could be anything of that nature that deals with the detail orientation about the relationship. Media, something could be inside media that you need to look deeper into. Or if they had been going to college during the relationship, right? That could be something that needs to be looked into. In-laws, grandchildren, grandparents are activated with the 9th house. Again, like I said, so if this is you being asked to be married to someone, this is telling you that you're gaining in-laws, right? Or this could be that your child is becoming a parent. There's transformation and there's a rebirth happening in the 8th. Remember I said that births of children can happen with the 8th house because there's a rebirth. So this could be that, you know, you're becoming a grandparent and therefore having a grandchild. Skills and learning abilities are happening in the 9th house, and it deals with Libra. And Libra is contracts and collaborations with other people, relating with other people. And if you are an entrepreneur, this could be that you're getting more clients. More clients are coming in. It could have been slow, but this could be that, you know, transformation that's happening, and then maybe you implement a new way of doing things for those clients, such as financing, right? I'm seeing if there's anything else here I can tell you. I've run out of examples sometimes, so I'll move on to Venus. Venus being activated will sextile Uranus. So Venus is in Cancer in the 6th house, which is a Virgo house in astrology, okay? And it will sextile Uranus and Gemini. Please watch your Uranus and Gemini video. If you've already watched it, watch it again so you get more of a fresh outlook on what's happening with changes over the next 7 years for you, for Aquarius, Sun, Moon, and Rising, okay? Please remember that Uranus can do a few things. It can disrupt, it can change, it can enlighten, it liberates you, it frees you from stagnation of situations. And where you have been stagnated was in your 5th house of fun, of enjoyment, of your optimism, of your hobbies, of your talent and genius. Maybe you got tired of doing the same old hobby, right? Or maybe you're just over situations of love. Or this could be you had been waiting on being a grandparent. Right? Uranus steps in to changes that love situation so that you can love unconditionally and see the beauty within life. It pushes that domino effect of situations changing to where you can be enlightened by the love that you're capable of, right? So this could be with Gemini involved, that communication, of course, that communication that changes everything, surrounding children, surrounding your mindset, surrounding parties and events that happen, surrounding the hobby, the new hobby that you're getting, the new skill and learning ability that you're gaining, the media, recognition and celebrity status is in that 5th house, okay? Of you being seen, right? I'm going to go over the 5th house so you get what I'm talking about here. It's your love life. It is romance. It is fun sex, talents, and genius. It is exciting friends, hobbies, like I said earlier, with your talents and genius, children, joy, hope, and optimism. It can be celebrity, popularity, and recognition status, pets, your dating life, your pleasure, your creativity, okay? If this is dealing with that divorce that could be happening, this is considered infidelity. So there's a chance that you can get down to details and find infidelity. Mars was talking about look in the 9th house. And that does deal with media. It does deal with school. It does deal with the bigger picture, skills and learning abilities, other cultures, religious beliefs. Maybe you could get some information from an in-law or a grandchild or a grandparent, right? Getting down to the nitty-gritty when it comes to situations of your divorce. Okay, I'm going to move on because it dampens my vibration. Okay, it really does, but I know sometimes it's needed. It's needed to cut things, right? But anyway, so we're going to talk about back to the 5th house that I was telling you about, love life and enjoyment and fun. And this is changing for you. This is changing. Maybe you're having an instant change or epiphany in regards to where you are. And it's considered with Gemini that is the environment that you grew up in is considered with Gemini your local environment. So changes that are happening there, instant changes, innovations, liberation, and freedom happening within Gemini. Gemini rules the 3rd house. It is the environment you grew up in, communication, the community that you're in, your local environment, right? Vehicles, tools that you have, siblings, aunts, uncles, cousins, relatives, nieces, nephews, and neighbors, ideas and documents, short distance travel, moving or movement is here, media and writing. I said earlier your mindset, but it can be small education. Skills and learning abilities is also here. So Uranus is bringing some type of epiphany within you of making what you're doing fun again, of helping you enjoy and be recognized for those talents and genius that you have. And it's connecting with Venus. And Venus is balance. Venus is harmony. Venus is money. Venus is love. Okay. And it's in Cancer within your 6th house, dealing with that lifestyle, dealing with that everyday routine, dealing with those professional life that you have, the professional life that you have, your co-workers, service to others, organizing and detail orientation and health. Okay. And it's bringing in some type of new way of doing things within the 6th house with Venus to balance out your lifestyle. So this could look like Venus being in Cancer, Uranus being in Gemini, that there is an epiphany on what needs to change within Cancerous themes so that you can be more involved with the new beginning in the 8th house. Okay. And this could be that a shared resource, or it can look like just a transformation that happens that facilitates more money coming into you on a daily basis, that facilitates maybe more people to work with, more enjoyable people to work with, to where you can have more fun in your life, like delegating that work to others so that you can enjoy and open up and enjoy life more. Because now that 7-year transit of Uranus is happening in that 5th house, and it will change things of how you're seeing with a perspective of love, of fun, of enjoyment, of what you are capable of bringing to the table, right? Which is your talent and genius, which is your hobbies, okay? And children, right? Children are there. So this could look like Venus bringing in some balance and harmony to situations of your home life, situations of your property. This could be that you're getting one, that you're getting a property of some sort, that you're getting or gaining a home. And that's because of those shared resources that are happening within the 8th. Okay. Cancer is property and home, is family, nurturing. Mothers are here, mother figures such as grandmothers, right? Or great-grandmothers or in-laws, mother-in-laws, right? This could be security, your security, how you feel secure. Whenever it's in Cancer, that can look like anything. Doesn't necessarily have to be money. It can be love, that you're facilitating that own self-love within yourself, right? Or you're actually seeing that you are a person that's capable of being loved, okay? Because relationships have a way of reflecting. It reflects our psyche to ourselves. If someone is loving you, that is the vibration you're putting out there of the love that you deserve, right? And this could be a time to where that emotional body is being balanced because of that. Okay. Now, I'm not saying that relationships are easy. I am not saying that. Okay. Oh God. but they are a way of learning how to love yourself. And this could be just the beginning of that, of you understanding that maybe you had written off love, right? And this could be a time to where it's given to you and it opens and makes you feel freer again. It makes you feel younger again. It makes you feel like you're unstoppable again, right? Okay, so Cancer is related to that 4th house, all right? So we're talking about property, home, family, nurturing, mothers, motherhood, mother figures, security, that sense of belonging, that emotional body, and the foundation that you hold. Okay, So changes happening within the 5th house of your talent and genius and skills and learning abilities could facilitate a different type of routine that you have at home. It could facilitate that you are being more dedicated to your hobbies, your talents, your genius, dedicated to that skill and learning ability. Okay? It could be that you're structuring yourself, okay? And I only say structuring yourself because we have Scorpio activated in the 10th house and a new beginning in the 8th. And the 8th house is ruled by Scorpio in astrology. So there's like a structure that's happening within your power. There's a structure that is happening within your professional life. There's a structure that is happening within your status that you hold. Okay, the status meaning whatever professional life you have, whatever title that you hold in life, right? Whether that is a parent or a CEO or, whatever people see you as mostly, that's being structured and there's a transformation happening there. Okay. I'm trying to think, is there anything else here? Because I went on a couple of tangents. This could happen psychologically, that Uranus opens up an epiphany for you of the love that's surrounding you. This could be a winning of some sort that happens, or it feels like a winning, and it could be indicated as, I'm going to go in the middle and up like this, and to the 10th house, okay, 10th, 8th, and 5th. It could be an indication that you are receiving some type of inheritance from a Scorpio, or this could be an inheritance that just transforms things for you, okay? Now, I say that only because of the recognition, communication, and documents are indicated with the 5th by those that you love, okay? And it could be indicated as an inheritance that comes in to change things for you. It can also be indicated as that communication and documentation. And I keep saying communication and documentation because that's Gemini. That changes things from the 8th of a new beginning and the 10th. So it's a completely new situation that's coming in, and it could be that maybe you get a grant, maybe you get some type of government help, maybe you get just that transformation. And it could be from media, it could be from utilizing those talents and skills that you have that's bringing in the transformation of your status. Therefore, you're recognized, you're going viral, right? It could be that. So I just wanted to let you see the pattern that could be happening. Now, another pattern that could be happening if you're not going through a situation of divorce, and this is about dating. This is your dating life, having that transformation of your status, and it could be that you're being asked to be married, right? Whomever you're dating. This could also be the other way around of you're deciding what type of person you want in your life to love. And because the 8th house has a lot to do with your lifestyle and transforming that lifestyle. And if it's not someone that you love, it could be what you do to love, right? To love yourself, to enjoy life, okay? And get more involved with other people of a like-minded nature is here, okay? Because you have Libra in the 9th. That's the story that you're holding relating to other people, and other people can facilitate a new story for you. But the only way to find this is to dive deep into your hobbies and enjoyment, because Leo is in the 7th. Does that make any sense to you? But Venus can bring in some type of money situation happening within the 6th, and that can deal with your work situation. It can deal with money coming back to you or money facilitated for homes and properties, right? If you're a person that is in real estate, this could be a time to where you blow up, okay? To where things are pushing forward. If you are a person that is dealing with some type of property situation, this could be a time to where it blows up, right? That if you're leasing property or if you're doing something with property or around homes or for homes, if you are in construction, if you are in anything of a subcontracting nature that deals with homes and properties, this is a time to where that could blow up because of either a transformation happen in the 8th, or this could be you pushing forward using other people's resources or money, okay, to help you facilitate that change within your daily skill or daily work and routine. Or this could be you financing for customers, right? And that changes everything. That changes the game. All right, Aquarius, I think that's about it. A new beginning happening in the 8th house. Please like, share, and subscribe, and I'll see you next time.